the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st down. 1st and 10.
First carry for David Montgomery. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
ground. This is James Cook. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
19 yards.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
21 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
This will be second and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third down.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They begin with a third down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First down, Bill.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Third and long.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They run out of the gun with Montgomery. They'll bring this up to the 22. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, Kai Kroger is on to punt. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills. To the 45. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jamarcus Ingram.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up
Play fake to Montgomery, and Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. On to punt is Kruger, and the kick's away. Shakir to return. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He's to the 10. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On first down, it's Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Bills.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, Mike, I think we all stand up here and we just marvel at the physical skills, the pick sixes, of course, the impact plays that they make week in and week out. But there's so much more going on when you have a player to this caliber. It's their ability to communicate with their teammates. It's the cerebral approach to the game of getting in and out of different coverage checks. They impact the game on every single snap, with or without making a play on the ball.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Michel's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, because of him, and what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be down. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 14-6 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
He'll find Shakir open right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In motion, Shakir. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
One more time for Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Here's Stroud. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll look underneath here for Marks. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 14.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up a third down. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Here is 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's now 3rd down.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are right back in this one.
Turnover on down.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.